So, I've been chewing over the idea of an official aquarium expansion for Planet Zoo for a good while now, and I think with recent events, I really don't think we might be getting one. I know it's very sad to say, but just the possibility of this happening has been so much more discouraging as time goes on. But listen, I think we're okay with this, but I just want to go into the reasons as to why I don't think it's happening, and then go into why I don't think it's so much of a big deal. Number one on my list, I just want to talk about the aquarium mechanics in JWE2. In case if you guys don't know, JWE2 is a game. I know, it's very surprising to hear that. But they actually do have fully aquatic species in there. But they don't really work the way that you would expect them to. You know, aquarium and aquatics in Planet Zoo, how the giant otters, say for example, are very dynamic. They can move all about their habitat. They don't really clip through anything. I keep on seeing people complain about giant otters and seals swimming out of their habitats. Can I just say I've never seen that before? I don't know what you guys are doing to your game, but hey, what am I to judge? So moving on through here, I just want to say I don't think we're going to get it because of how aquariums work in JWE2. The way that we see it is that upon recent events, actually, it was discovered that JWE animals don't navigate via, AI and turn-based, whatever. Instead, they pick a point on the wall, and they swim to that point. And then once they do, they'll pick another point on another wall and swim to that. Now, you may be saying, Leaf, what the hell does this matter? Why does this matter to Planet Zoo? Well, let's see the difference between JWE and Planet Zoo. JWE isn't really a building-focused game. JWE doesn't really focus on that stuff. It focuses mainly on management. And because of that, you don't really get to decorate the bottom of your tanks all that well in JWE. In Planet Zoo, however, you'd be kind of expecting to decorate your aquariums and stuff like that to the best of your abilities. If we, say for example, got sharks, you would be able to actually decorate with a sunken pirate ship or something like that. Now, if we say import the aquarium physics and stuff from JWE to Planet Zoo, people would not be happy. Okay, people would be, why can't I edit inside of this? Why can't I place anything inside of my aquarium? And I feel like that would cause more harm than good, because Planet Zoo is all focused about building whatever the heck you want. It's all about building whatever you think works best for your zoo, or say for example in this case aquarium. And because of that, you wouldn't be able to decorate your habitats all that well. That's one of the reasons why I don't see that specific aquarium mechanic being integrated into Planet Zoo. But moving on from here, I have another question. Even if we do, let's just say use the current barrier system, where would you put the habitat gates? Now, I feel like this could easily be answered via the fact that, Zoo Tycoon handled this, Zoo Tycoon 2 handled this. We would just have a different habitat gate altogether that would kind of default to going to the top of the tank and acting as a little bit of a standing board for marine biologists or aquarists or whatever the new staff type would be to actually navigate to the tank itself. But all that being said, I really don't see that happening. What I feel like speaks more to it is how we would manage mixing aquariums and normal habitats. For example, I would see, let's just say we got an arapaima. I know, very big animal, very beautiful animal. Show the picture of it up there, Johnny. The arapaima lives in South America, alright? For examples of this case, we're just going to turn on sandbox case, whatever. Putting a giant otter and arapaima mixed species exhibit wouldn't work. How would the otter get into a fully aquatic area? It requires land to exist. Because of that, I really don't see that happening because of how they wouldn't interact with each other, both aquarium species and habitat species. I feel like they do need to coexist with each other. And say, for example, let's just say flamingos and manatees. Those two as well. I know we don't really see too many of those, but they could probably coexist very nicely. But just seeing, like, you know, I don't think that would happen. I'm sorry, guys. But also we can kind of see how we have had no exhibit aquariums either. Frontier's kind of just brushed aside our requests for aquarium species, for fish species, and I kind of understand that. I just don't see it happening. If they haven't already introduced an aquarium as an exhibit animal species yet, I really don't see them doing it in the future. The African DLC would have been the perfect one to introduce, like, cichlids or something. The South American one would have been perfect to introduce, like, piranhas. But at this point, I really don't see it possible. Moving on to the next point that I kind of have is that Frontier is honestly prioritizing land over the sea, and I feel like that's okay. Since we did get the aquatic pack, that was a very welcome addition, but with the addition of the aquatic pack, we only got so many aquatic plants, and we haven't gotten much since. I think we haven't even gotten any since. Because of that, I really don't see them really going gung-ho into aquatics. I do see them going gung-ho into aviaries, though. With the addition of, like, the new egg props, I feel like that's a little bit of a hint as to what may be coming soon. But we haven't really gotten any aquarium things yet. Even with, like, you know, all the data mines that the modders have been doing, we really haven't seen much in terms of aquatics. We saw a capybara sign, but that was about it. That's not a fully aquatic animal, so keep that in mind. But I really don't see anything like that happening. It's unfortunate, but I don't know. What do you guys think? This is very much just like a brain spill video. I want to know what you guys have to say about this. Do you guys still have hope for an aquarium pack? I know with all the fish I've been making recently, I would love to have one. But I just want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that all this is just BS and we still are getting aquariums? Or do you guys honestly start to see the writing on the wall and are starting to think, hey, maybe we aren't getting it after all? Of course, all that being said, I just want to stop and thank you guys for stopping by. And listen, even if Frontier won't give us fish, I'm giving you guys fish. Me and BuffZoo are giving you fish. Me, Jen, and BuffZoo are giving you fish. Me, Jen, BuffZoo, Jorno, everyone's giving you fish. Alright? So rest assured, we got that all down pat. All that being said, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what you guys take away from this video. If you guys do think we're getting fish, if you guys don't think we're getting fish. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Bye-bye now.